Welcome to the Brian Janu Show, podcast video edition. Um, as you know, this video will be on my YouTube channel, Brian Janu Show. Go subscribe, listen, watch, and leave comments, man. I love to hear from you guys. Continuously, I would love to hear from you guys. I did 2 videos so far this week. This is the third. Also did 2 podcast episodes, Me versus Me, and of course my podcast episode yesterday, Man Behind the Story. Both are out on podcast platforms. Brand New Show is the podcast name, and go listen to those podcast episodes right now on podcast platforms. Like I said, Brand New Show is the YouTube channel as well. So go and subscribe, leave comments, and watch. And I hope you guys are having such a good week so far. I really, really do. And let's start the show. Start this show, man. So the last couple of days, I've been getting out of depression. And feel a little bit better. And how do I get over it? Depression. I'm trying new methods. I'm trying to breathe a little bit better. I'm trying to, really get into my, calm bag. I've been meditating a lot more, learning how to do that better. Just enjoying life a little bit more and more, trying to understand purpose again, and because I kind of bumped my head on that a couple times here and there, over and over again, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So for me as a person, I'm trying to just always grow and see new and better ways I could control things in my life. I gotta continue to say my life, because that is exactly the only thing I can worry about for right now. I don't have any kids, I don't have a girl, I don't have no wife, I have nothing. I just gotta worry about me. And so for right now, I'm worried about me. So as I always do though, I'm always on YouTube, watching stand-up comedians, a podcast, and mainly stand-up comedians. I watch been on Netflix for the last couple of days, just watching Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock, and like a bunch of stand-up shows on there, Cat Williams and stuff like that. I love comedy. I love stand-up comedy, especially if it's done right. I think a lot of comedians nowadays are trying to bite their tongue, and me, I don't like. This is what I learned over the week. Aquarius, we don't like restrictions. We don't like pretty much following the rules. So, anytime somebody is trying to restrict us or something like that, we kind of fight against it, which means we really don't like this social media era that we're in right now, where everybody's got to get canceled for just asking questions. Like, really? That's a question. Like, I'm not telling you I know this shit. I'm asking you a question. Like, how do I maneuver in this world now? And that's a question. So yeah. So I was watching a lot of stand-up comedy. I was on YouTube, watching Dave Chappelle get honored, the Mark Twain award, the Mark Twain Prize. He got honors on Netflix, actually. There's a whole special of Dave Chappelle getting honored on there. There's a bunch of comedians coming up there telling him how much they love and respect him and all that. And I thought it was dope. And I appreciate and I love watching that. Which brings me to the question of the week, which is this video today. Question of the week. The reason why I'm doing question of the week the question of the week this week is because I was inspired by that, watching people, watching like I said, Chappelle I watch a lot of podcasts where they give a lot of honor to a lot of people. Um, so one thing I wanted to ask people this week was, why don't we give people their flowers while they're alive? You know, like, that's always been a very interesting question I always wanted to ask is, why don't we give people their flowers while they're alive? And it's funny because it just came up a couple of days ago, I think. The rapper Fabulous, I think, posted like some girl on his page, and he was just like, he's giving her flowers. They always say, yeah, I gotta give people their flowers when they're alive, but then you want to get out here and start getting criticizing this man for posting just a girl on his page, but he's showing her love. It was like, yo, this is years in the making. Like, you were still going, congratulations. Like, and people just mad at him. Like, he was like, yo, y'all say give people their flowers while they're alive, but yet you mad at me for doing it. It's like the fucking weirdest shit in the world. And I think somebody was like, well, you also got to know what world we live in. And it's like, that's how fucked up this world is now, where we can't even give people their flowers, gender, sexuality, whatever. We can't give them their fucking flowers. Like, that's fucking race. We can't give them their flowers. Like, that's fucking weird to me. Like, it's crazy. Like, my thing is, I want to give people their flowers while they're alive. That's the reason why we give them their flowers while they're alive. If they meant something to us, we should give them their flowers while they're alive. That's kind of stupid for people to be like, you shouldn't do that. Fuck no. Like, that's the reason why we do things. You know, I posted a picture last night of my godmother, my nanny. You know, we call godmothers nannies in New Orleans. And, you know, I've been talking to her here and there for the last couple months. But actually, it's the picture that y'all see on social media. I have on my social media where I'm like on my porch when I'm like young, and I got my teddy bear and my Mr. Bear in my hand, my bear, and I think I'm like in just like a diaper and a Nike shirt and some Nike shoes, and that was actually from my nanny. She sent that to me, and I posted her, and I haven't seen her. Damn, for like 8 years now. Yeah, 8 years. I haven't seen her since my graduation. My graduation was 8 years ago. So I haven't seen her since then. Since I had a graduation party the week after that, and that was the last time I seen my nanny. Personally, like I said, we text each other here and there, but it's still like I used to see that woman every day. You know, every time I had something big come up, she was there. And now to know, like, you know, like I said, texting her, it's cool, but it's like, I still want to see her. You know what I'm saying? You know, she's getting older. I want to, see her. But yeah, I guess it kind of messes with me a little bit. But I just wanted to, post on social media. Even though she doesn't have my social media, I just wanted to show people, like, I love and miss my nanny, I guess. And I feel like we need to do a little bit more of that. When I was doing that last week, when I was talking about my friends and families, we need to have conversations again. We need to really talk and not use social media for so much, and actually call each other and actually have conversations. It's one of those reasons, because it's like we could do it on social media, but that's not really giving people their. I mean, that was a flower giving moment, because he couldn't physically probably be there, but I think if we're physically here and we could talk and we're blood and they're like, and we're really friends, then we should call each other and talk to each other. Like, I text my family now. I talk to my dad now on the phone more and more. Yeah, I could text him, but I want to hear his voice. Like, he's getting older, you know what I'm saying? So, I want to hear my dad's voice. I want to make sure he's all right, you know what I'm saying? I want to hear it from his words. You could text him, like I always say, you could text it, but it don't really, like, you be like, I still got to call this person. And so I've been talking to my dad more and more. We've been watching the playoffs of the NBA a lot. And so I hit him up and be like, yo, what you think about this game? He's the reason why I love sports so much. So, I hit him up and we'll talk, so that's the thing, man, about, like, life to me now is, like, finding that purpose of giving people their flowers while they're here is very important to do so, because I think, and then we get emotional. And here's the fucked up part. We get emotional at the funeral. When we could have told this person all that while they were still here. We could have told them we love them every day. We could have said, yo, I appreciate you every day. We could have did all of that. We could have done all of that, but we didn't. We don't do it until like they're dead and gone. Then we like reminisce and like, man, I wish that such and such. It's like, but you could have been there and did that. But we gotta grow. We gotta evolve. We gotta learn. So why is it hard for us to give people their flowers while they're still here? That's the question of the week. I would love to hear your comments. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about that. What do you feel about that? Do you think we do that a lot? Do we just wait until like the person's passed and then we like want to give that person their flowers, or do you think we need to really start doing that more and more? We need to put that into like our real lexicon and be like, yo, we need to really call people up and check on people and hit people up and be like, yo, and also just like if they really did something for you personally in your life, got you out of a lot of dark places and all that, that's giving them their flowers, showing them their love, man. So should we do that more and more? You know, I think we say it, but do we do it? So why is it hard for people to give people their flowers when they're alive? And if so, how do we change that narrative? So that's the question of the week. Like I said, I would love to hear y'all guys' comments. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Another thing, I just wanted to say this. Yo, it's getting too hot out here. Like, it's getting super fucking hot. It's the summer. I think I was talking to my mom a couple of days ago, and I was like, yo, you know, June 21st is when it really becomes the epicenter of the summer. That's when the heat really hits. And I was like, so I went to, like, Popeyes, like, get something to eat earlier for lunch. And, like, man, bro, I tell you, when I got out the car and tried to, like, walk back to the car, I never felt so much exhaustion in my life. And then on top of that, you got a mask on your face. And it's just, like, it's like, especially if you got, like, already sinuses and shit, it really fucks with you. So I got sinuses, so I already got, like, shit going on. So I'm fully vaccinated. So I already took the Johnson & Johnson shot. So for the next couple of months, you're going to see me without a mask. I'm cool with it. I was only wearing a mask because I was like, I don't want to get sick by motherfuckers. But I'm fully vaccinated. I'm good. I'm not wearing this fucking mask no more. I live in Texas, by the way, so I know I could wear this bitch without any problem. So, you about to see me in Walmarts and Kroger's and fucking McDonald's and all these bitches with no mask, because it's too fucking hot to be just walking in this bitch and try to put a mask on your face and like cover it, and you can't barely breathe because it's too fucking hot. You trying to catch your breath because it's hot as fuck. You sweating and shit. Like, nah. So I just want to make sure that I said that. I believe in that, but like I said, I'm fully vaccinated. I took the shot already. I got it. I'm good. I had no problems. I'm good. So I'm saying that right now. I'm done with the mask for right now. Like, good God. Maybe in the fall when it's easy to kind of. I don't even know in the fall, because then even in the fall it's cold as fuck and you still need to kind of like breathe a little bit. Like, goddamn. So I don't know, man. We'll see how this all plays out. But the mask probably help you in the fall because, you know, not a lot of wind can get in your face or something. So I don't know. So one more video, by the way. One more podcast video, by the way. Song that have impacted my life. I will tell y'all one thing. I've been listening to a lot of old music. So you can possibly get an old song. I won't say an old song, but I've been listening to a lot of music my mom and them grew up on. So you might get something like that that have definitely impacted my life. So that's coming tomorrow. Last one for the week. And the cycle restarts next week. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. See you guys soon. And go to YouTube, Brandon Janu Show YouTube channel. And Brandon Janu Show YouTube channel. Go. And subscribe, watch, listen. Subscribe, watch, leave comments. Also, Brandon Janu Show is the podcast on podcast platforms. Go listen. Enjoy. I hope you guys are having a great day, man. Continue to have a good day. And like I said, I'll see y'all tomorrow.